there. I'm James, and I'm a dad.
And this is my family, Lynn, Athenia, and Pierce. So after our inaugural trip with the Bowlus Road Chief up the coast, we decided to make some modifications to improve the quality of life on our next trip. It was across the USA. And when you're road tripping and camping, you want to get to the campsite before dark so you can get your bearings and make sure it's safe and level and check around the rig. And you need light for that. And because of that type of schedule, we spend more of the daytime on the move, on the road. And you don't have time to sit in one place and break out the solar panels, so we needed solar panels that were on the roof of the Bowlus. The battery that our Bowlus came with was lead acid chemistry AGM type battery.
You gotta keep those charged over 50%, otherwise they start dying. And these can only trickle charge from the small 125 watt solar panel that was provided by Bowlus. Plus you had to babysit it, adjusting it all day so it faced the sun. So I upgraded our Bowlus Road Chief with solar panels on the roof, and I also had to build a lithium battery bank so it could charge quickly. I used Jehu Garcia's Jag 35 DIY tricks to do this. And then I charged the lead acid batteries through a buck converter and a solar charge converter with lithium iron phosphate batteries. Despite the lower power density of LFP, lithium iron phosphate batteries, they're safer, they don't contain cobalt. They're more suited for 12 volt applications. So after the build, it was time to go on our road trip. We're on our trip, it's time to go.
Once again, we road tripped with our EV RV combo, but this time we were going across America. The first goal of the trip was to get to Niagara Falls. The first charge of the trip was at the Hesperia Supercharger.
First charge of our road trip across America, and we stopped in Hesperia. We stopped in Hesperia. Wife and kids went to Target. This is the Supercharger. There's only 2 other cars here.
On the usual LA Vegas route via the Interstate 15, we proceeded to the Baker Supercharger.
So we're in Baker. There's like what? There's like 40 of these chargers right here. There's so many. But these are pull-throughs, perfect for us with trailers. They thought of us. Thank you for the pull-throughs.
Then we made our way to Las Vegas. And charged at one of their superchargers. The Supercharger in Mesquite, Nevada, St. George, Utah. To keep the kids entertained, we toured splash pads and playgrounds nationwide.
Come on, let's go.
You can drive through Zion and see these natural, beautiful rock formations.
We're in Zion. Looks like this all around us. It's amazing looking.
You can just drive through Zion and see these natural, majestic rock formations. Yeah, Zion National Park makes for a beautiful drive. We gotta charge up, so we did at the Cedar City Supercharger. At the Beaver Supercharger, I had to unhitch. Through Utah on the highways, the posted speed limit is often 80 miles per hour. The trailer isn't rated for that speed. Driving through Utah is like driving through a natural outdoor museum.
So we're at the Richfield Supercharger. The next stop is 127 miles away. They need every mile to try and make it to the next Supercharger without running out.
We stayed at the Richfield Supercharger for a while to get a full charge.
Green River, 26%. 127 miles and still had 26% left. That's awesome. We're gonna supercharge.
Green River. We crossed through Utah and supercharged at Grand Junction. And the kids continue to splash. As we climbed through Colorado in elevation, the Model X towed the Bowlus Road Chief like a champ. We charged at the Glenwood Springs Supercharger.
Silverthorne. And there was a charger, a supercharger, 250 watt level 3, that had a pull-in for people with trailers like us, that are towing, like we're towing. It was awesome.
Over the Continental Divide, there was more splash pad fun. We had pho in Denver. Outside of Denver, in Brighton, Colorado, we supercharged at a come-and-go station.
We found his pastime.
Pierce discovered the joy of splashing rocks.
There you go.
Gothenburg, Nebraska Supercharger. In Grand Island, Nebraska, we discovered the biggest splash park we'd ever seen, and we'd been to a few. Onward, we supercharged in Lincoln, Nebraska. We continued and supercharged in Shelby, Iowa. In Shelby, Iowa, there's a big monument dedicated to agriculture. one of the most surprising things about Iowa is the amount of windmills that you'll see driving through. The other surprising thing about Iowa is absolutely amazing pupusas.
So, what they don't tell you about owning the Bowlus Road Chief is that this top area is the one that's exposed to the wind on the front side. That's where you get your bugs. Our solar powered espresso, or it's a latte. It's got milk in it.
Father's Day 2022, I crashed my drone. It's okay. I got insurance for it. Here's the crash footage. But yeah, no more drone shots for the rest of the video. We headed into Chicago, which made us crave some deep dish pizza. We ate Illuminati's. Then we headed into the city of Chicago to visit some tourist attractions. We had to see Cloud Gate, aka the Bean. Look up at the top of the bean. It looks like that inside. It's actually kind of hollow. Someone splashed milk over here. It's kind of trippy to be inside the bean. Whoa.
That's a lifeguard.
Lake Michigan. That's Lake Michigan, bud.
So cute in Chicago, y'all. Look how cute I am, just chilling. Just chilling.
So we're at the Eckhart Supercharger, just charging up to 80%. So we're here in Toledo, Ohio, and there are these big rings at the park by the riverfront. we found out that these were sections of the original smokestacks over there, but they were decommissioned because of safety concern. But if you look at them sideways, they're like those angled sliced things, bars that I needed for the portholes in the Bowlus. Just like them, like the ones that my dad made for me. Show me how. And we're supercharging the Tesla here at Sandusky by Lake Erie. It's nice when they got pull-in trailer charging like this.
Outside of Cleveland, charging was at a Sheetz station. In Erie, Pennsylvania, the Supercharger was also at a Sheetz station.
One week. We made it.
We made it to Niagara Falls.
We took the Maid of the Mist to see the falls up close. It's now all electric.
They're plugged in because these things have lithium batteries and they charge in 7 minutes. The new Maid of the Mist.
After Niagara Falls, we had buffalo wings, then headed to Portland, Maine to truly make it a coast-to-coast adventure. We flew a kite at the Supercharger in Waterloo, New York. We charged in Utica, Albany, New York, Brattleboro, Vermont.
So we wanted to go to Portland, Maine. We're gonna go to a brewery.
They brew one of my favorite beers in Portland, Maine, Allagash. We made it to the East Coast and swam in the Atlantic Ocean. And with that, we'd driven across America, towing with an EV. We would have made it faster if we'd driven with a gas vehicle, I guess. But road trips aren't really about the road, about the drive itself. It's more about the sights and the stops and the memories you make along the way.
Capture.
Everything capture.
Smash that like button, subscribe, ring that notification bell. There will be more videos of our adventures in the future. Thanks for watching. Have a good one. Peace out.